Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Foundations, where today I'm going to be showing you guys where to put your money when you're just getting started in real estate investing. All right, so let's get right into it. Guys, this is a very valid question. I have money to spend, but where do I put it into my business just getting started? So if you have the money, then the answer is very simple. If you have the money, you need to start outsourcing your prospecting. Your time is very small. You can't be doing your prospecting consistently, and it takes a lot of it to get opportunities into your business. So what's the most cost-effective way? Cold calling, texting, but not you, a VA, right? A virtual assistant that can be working full-time hours while you're doing whatever your current commitments look like. If you're working a full-time job, or if you have other projects you're working on, having someone do the prospecting part, the cold prospecting that's bringing in opportunities, is gonna be the biggest thing you can do. So the money you should spend will be right there. Get a virtual assistant. You're gonna be paying them hourly, and that is how you start focusing on, what do I do with the little time that I have? That time should be spent having high-level conversations with sellers, right? Not the, hey, I was just curious if you're interested in selling. It's the, definitely someone wanting to sell. How can I help? How can I help that person? How can I serve them? Now, that answer is completely different than someone who doesn't have the money, but they have loads of time. This was me. I got started in this business by knocking on doors. And look, I don't think it would do any justice if I wrote this stuff on the whiteboard for this part. Instead, I'm gonna show you guys. Let's go. All right guys, so we're in the car now and we're doing what's called driving for dollars. All that I'm doing is in my car trying to find the ugliest properties in the neighborhood, things that are like the real eyesore. So the greatest thing about this is it doesn't cost me any money. It just costs me my time and obviously some gas. But if you don't have the funds to outsource with a virtual assistant quite yet, this is awesome, because you're gonna build a very small niche list that you can get through consistently over and over and over again by adding the ugliest properties. If you get that person on the phone, there's a good chance that they would want to sell at a steep discount. That's all the ugly property signals to us, right? It signals that for whatever reason, Mr. Homeowner is not fixing their property. I mean, obviously it could be personal reasons, but normally it's the financial stuff. It gets past the point of no return. They can't spend the money to fix the property, right? And maybe by us coming in and giving them a cash offer, they can start a new chapter, they can start over, and it would be beneficial for both parties, okay? So you're building a really small niche list that you can market to. Again, if you don't have the money, you gotta do the hard work. You have to do the work, and you want to put yourself in a position that is going to get you a deal, right? You want to put yourself in a position to win, and by doing that, you're going to be able to short circuit the whole process. You're not calling a big data set, you're calling a super duper small one, and you're going to put yourself in a great position that if someone answers, there's a good chance they want to sell their property. So guys, all you have to do is download, you can see here on my screen, is the BATCHDRIVEN app. BATCHDRIVEN.com/launch will get you a free week. So 7 days, you don't even have to pay for it. For 7 days, you can get in the car and you can start driving and trying these methods, okay? So I'm actually out front of a really ugly house right now. So you guys can see that the landscaping is really bad. You can see that it needs paint. It's got different colors paint. The carport is boarded up. There's a window unit over here. I can see there's a ton of trash in the backyard. So this is clearly an eyesore of the neighborhood. By opening BATCHDRIVEN, okay, I can click on that property. It loads the property owner's information. I got Dion Allen at 1504 West 6th Street. It's exactly where I'm at. It's owner occupied, so that's really cool, and I'll tell you guys why in a second. All I have to do is view the details. You guys can see on my screen, I can add this property to my Driving for Dollar folder. Now that it's been added, I can skip trace it right here and now. Bam, I have all these phone numbers. There's 6 phone numbers for this homeowner. There's a good chance that one of these 6 numbers is the right one. Now my job is super simple. All I have to do is click on it, and I can give this person a phone call right now. And it is absolutely insane how simple it is to get the homeowner on the phone like that quick. Like, this wasn't around a year ago. We were using spreadsheets. We were super unorganized. When you use an app like this, you can get the information you need right then and there, and you can give them a call. Like, I could call Dion and say, hey, Mr. Dion, I'm actually out front of your property right now. Just curious, have you ever considered selling it? Right? Very simple, very fast, and I can be quick. And then after I add it to my folder, of course I can call them, but if I'm already out front and this property is owner occupied, so it's not absentee, owner occupied, I can go up there and knock on his door. Get in front of them. Guys, look, a lot of this stuff is gonna put you in an uncomfortable position, right? But you don't have the luxury to get fancy. You have to do this. And just think, one door could completely change your life. One door could be $10, $15, $20,000. Like, I'll knock on however many doors I need to knock on to make that kind of money. So I want to implore you guys, step out of your comfort zone. Get batch driven. If you don't have the money to outsource right now, do these things and you are going to get to that point where eventually, yes, you can have a virtual assistant do this stuff for you. But if you want to make headway, you want to get in on a very competitive market, do the stuff that other people aren't willing to do. Don't get fancy, drive for dollars, knock on doors, and you can get your first deal too. So guys, I hope you got some value from this video. Please comment below on what you want to see next time and your thoughts on this, and I will see you then. Peace.